Impact of the virus and the way forward.
So in the face of the coronavirus pandemic, a lot of industry players have complained about how widespread the effect has been. Today we are going to speak to the leadership of the Ashanti Business Owners Association to understand how it is affecting them and what's the way forward to help their members and businesses in the Ashanti region to withstand the storm that has befallen the whole nation. So thank you very much for joining us on JoyNews.
Thank you, Chief Prince.
So first and foremost, tell us, how has this pandemic affected members of your organization?
So sales and business obviously have slowed down, but there are other constant obligations that have not changed. One, your loan repayment to the bank has not changed. GRA has not changed. Your rent has not changed. Your salaries have not also changed. So there's a huge outflow, but low inflow, so which has affected the way our members operate. And for us to really observe the health protocols, that is social distancing, it comes with some cost component. You must make sure you have enough space. You have to make sure you have your urinary care bucket. You must make sure you distance your customers. Some of them cannot wait. They have to leave the queue. And that, of course, affects your projected sales for the day. And the other side of the whole issue is members are not sure the next line of action to be taken by government. So making business projections also become very difficult. And you can just imagine working in an industry that you don't know what's going to happen. The uncertainty makes it difficult for you to invest right. Because if you don't take care and you invest certain money into it, and there's another lockdown, where you're going to recuperate it to pay back where you pick it from. So it has stagnated businesses. It has stagnated our revenue. But there's a demand for us to pay our loans. Demand for tax payment from GRA is also there. I have letters from GRA that asking our members to pay their last quarter, what they call it, tax obligations. Cash inflows have been affected. So it is time for us to situate ourselves so well as people, as a country. GRA needs money. Of course, government needs to run its economic policies. Business also have been affected. How do we have a balance so that at least we cushion ourselves within this period? Yes, there's directive, there's government stimuli to support businesses, but it must be swift. As now we've not enjoyed those stimulus. It is important we get it as early as possible to avert any negative effect on our businesses. Our business is basically FMCGs, all right? So you have a creditor, you have a supplier, all those things. And creditors have reduced their credit lines because, as I said early on, you're not sure what's going to happen tomorrow. So you are so careful how you invest. So if I have to supply maybe some goods to you, and at a tune of maybe 100,000 Ghana cedis, and probably give you 2 weeks holiday payment. Now I have to reduce it. They are reducing it. Maybe I'll give you 50,000 worth of goods. I want to give you about a week for you to pay. It puts stress in businesses, all right? So all these things have gotten some negative repercussions on the way we do our business now. Foreign partners that were producing have reduced their production, or some of them have closed shop. So it has affected, movement of goods from one country to the other. So the foreseeable future, the next 3 months, is possible we're going to have shortages in some of these items.
So you had the business owners just giving us an alert that there could be a shortage of fast-moving consumer goods. Now, I want to turn to one other important story we are following for you today. The Supreme Court has, in a unanimous decision, dismissed a case filed by the Dynamic Youth Movement of Ghana challenging the Commission on Human Rights and Administrative Justice's findings relating to government's issuance of a bond. My colleague Joseph Akable was in court today. He joins me with more on that. Great to see you, Joseph. So